Hey parents, it's Mr. Sunny with Wholesome Learning, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you and your kids how to access Readworks so that way your kids can successfully do reading comprehensions at home while they get their assignments so that way they can complete them and we can move forward in our reading comprehension ability. So, the first thing that you're going to do is that you are going to go to readworks.org. Okay, so now we are on readworks.org and we are going to go to student login. Now your child has gotten their own individual Readworks code that they will be able to log into their account so that way they can access their reading comprehension assignments that we have assigned for them to complete at home. So I'm going to enter in my class code, which is Z2DVZ5. Okay, you're not going to press login with Google. You are going to enter in the class code that we have given your child to access Readworks at home. Now, Readworks can be accessed on any computer or any tablet or even on a phone. My suggestion is to use a bigger tablet like an iPad just because you're reading something and it's a lot easier to do that way. And also for the short answer responses, it's easier to type on something that's a little bit bigger. All right, so you're going to press continue after you enter that in, and then you're going to find your child's name. You're not going to press anybody else's name except your child's name. So I'm going to find my name, Sunny, and I'm going to click it. Now, when it comes time for the password, everyone's password is the same. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Parents, please don't change the password. Please keep it 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes it easier for us in case we need to access your child's account when they're in class. That way, if they have any specific questions, we can really walk them through it and help ensure their success in reading comprehension. So afterwards, after you've entered in the password, let's do it again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple, very easy for you and your child to remember. Continue. Okay, so now over here we have all of our reading comprehensions. Don't pay too much attention to these due dates, but I want your child to be able to do 3 to 4 reading comprehensions a week. Remember, it's not about constantly drilling reading comprehension, but reading with quality in mind. So my suggestion would be for your child to pick something that they're interested in. So let's see. I have glasses, so I'm going to do the magic glasses. All right, once you click into there, this is the reading comprehension that your child is going to be doing. Parents, I don't want you to help your child with the readings at home. They can definitely read to you, they can read with you, but when it comes time for answering the questions, please let your child do it on their own. We want to see where your child is messing up, where they're having challenges, so that way we can help them succeed. If you help them with the questions and they get all of the questions right, and then we give them an assessment and they answer everything correctly, or they don't answer everything correctly, we're going to see a lot of discrepancies. And our goal, remember, is to help your child improve as much as they can. So please let your child do their reading on their own. When it comes time for the questions, have them do it on their own as well. Okay, so child is going to do this reading comprehension, the magic glasses. Let's see, we'll go through it, we'll go through it, we'll go through it, we'll go through it, we'll go through it. Okay, we're done. Now, once we're done, we're going to go to vocabulary. A lot of times, there might not be a vocabulary section because we have not assigned that to them. And sometimes there will be a vocabulary section. So your child can go to the vocabulary section if that is there after it. If not, no worries. You can go right on to the question. So go through the vocabulary, read this, have them read that. Then questions. Okay, so now here are the comprehension questions. So they can go, Violet visits the eye doctor after her glasses break. What happens when she visits the eye doctor? The best way and the only way, the simplest way, is just once your child has chosen their answer, they just select it. Okay, sometimes it might ask you to choose more than one, but the directions will make that clear when it does. So your child's just going to go through and we'll just say excited, go through, answer the questions according to the reading comprehension. Now, when it comes time for the short answers over here, or even if these questions, your child can always click back into the passage to, let's see if, like for example, let's do choose the answer that best completes the sentence below. Violet puts on her new glasses after her dad asks where they are. We'll say that one. But say if we didn't know this question and we needed to go back in the text, we can go back to passage and then we can find the answer wherever it is, and then go back to questions and then answer whichever one we think is the correct one. Now, for the short answer responses, I want to go over a little tip that will really help your child improve their reading comprehension answers. So, what is the first strange thing that Violet notices after she puts on her new glasses? Let's go into it. Let's see. Let's find the answer. All right, so I want to say. Okay, so the first strange thing, according to this reading comprehension, is that she sees the pet roll its eyes. Okay. So also, while your child is reading it, they can also highlight when they're reading if that is something that helps them. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our questions. Whenever you're doing a reading comprehension, it is very important to answer questions like this. So we're going to answer it by, the question is, what is the first strange thing Violet notices after she puts on her new glasses? After Violet puts on her new glasses, the first strange thing that she notices is that she sees the pet roll its eyes. Okay, so the way that we answered this is that we answered it in a complete sentence. So we restated, what is the first strange thing Violet notices after she puts on her new glasses? After Violet puts on her new glasses, see, we restated the question in the answer to make it a complete sentences. The first strange thing that she noticed is that, see, this is why it's important to read out your answers out loud, because you'll catch your own mistakes, is that the pet rolls its eyes. Okay? All right, cool. So when your child is doing their reading comprehensions at home, this is how they're going to be doing it. After your child is done, they can go to next, answer all the questions, go to next. See, there's a lot of questions when it comes to this, so it's not like it should take them 5 minutes per reading comprehension. And then once you're done, you press submit, and then it'll tell you if you have any unanswered questions. In my sample, I have 23 unanswered questions, but in your child's reading comprehension, hopefully they don't have any unanswered questions. Submit. And then that's it. So then your child's first assignment on Readworks has been submitted. They can go back here, and then they can go to the next reading comprehension. They can always see what their submitted assignments are over here, and then they can also see results as well. So please make sure that your child watches this video before submitting their Readworks and reading comprehension assignments. If you do not have your class code yet, please let me know and I will send that right over to you. And we can always access your child's Readworks codes through the Google Classroom and also in the Facebook group page called Growing Confident Kids. If you are not part of our Facebook community called Growing Confident Kids, please make sure that you request to be a part of that. I will also include a link to that video in the description of this video. So I'll see you all in classes.